by a pitch down in the zone off speed and then elevate with that fastball up to be effective.
Breaking ball sent deep to center field. Kiermaier going all the way back. George Springer, 3-run home run, and the Astros lead 3-1. Well, he waited one at bat longer this year, but he hits his first to straightaway center, and that was a bomb.
Last pitch to the Major League game 2.5 years ago, and his first batter sends one deep to left field, and George has crushed it. Springer, in his second series, opens things up with a home run. Did it on opening day in his second at bat. Now in his first at bat in city number 2.
He likes hitting off left-handed pitchers here. It's the combination of pitchers throwing harder and guys trying to lift everything.
Right.
This ball's crushed deep to left field and gone.
You tell me we're going to do something today.
George Springer hits his third home run of the season, and the Astros take a 3-0 lead.
That ball was nuked.
Just letting him go point up here. He does something.
He told you before the game?
No, he didn't.
Did he tell you, or did you tell?
Striking out 3 and allowing his third hit of the night to Jake Marisnick to start this inning. George gets into one to center field. Looking up, Alex Smith. This ball's gone. George Springer hits his 4th home run of the year. A line drive to center, and the Astros back to within a run. It's now 3-2.
My goodness, what a beautiful swing by George Springer. Mistake by Wade LeBlanc. Gets a...
Springer hits one deep to left field, and he starts this series with a bang. George Springer with career leadoff home run number 26 of his career, and it's 1-0 Astros.
Ugh.
Welcome back, Blubber.
Gosh. Seen some pretty good drives over the last week, but in guys scoring position. But my goodness, 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position for the Astros. Get going, ball.
This ball's crushed to center field and gone. George Springer, a line drive home run to straightaway center. After Jake sends one to right center on the line, George follows him up a little deeper to center. Springer's 6th home run of the year, and it's now a 9-4 game.
I like those Cupid shuffles. George off with the breaking ball.
George crushes one to left field. This is going to be the 5th home run in the last 4 innings for the Astros. It's a 2-run game.
3 innings in a row led off with a home run. 3 out of the last 4. Unbelievable.
Springer crushes one deep to left field. That left the stadium on top of the train tracks. The Ford train has just left Union Station.
Oh my goodness. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Swing and what some of the changes and adjustments he's made, not huge ones.
Crushes one to left. This ball is gone. Home run, George Springer.
Well played, finish my story.
Gosh, he hit it out too quick.
What was that about exit velocity?
Yeah, overrated, right?
George's 9th home run of the year gives the Astros a 2-0 lead. Hard hit.
10 sounds like a good number. That's about what the Astros have scored in their wins lately as
Springer leads this game off with his 27th career leadoff home run. 2 pitches in, and the Astros lead 1-0.
George thinks we're still in Mexico.
My goodness, he's hitting the ball hard this year. In a tie all-time with Carlos Lee for all-time home runs.
This ball's hit deep to left field, and he's just done it. 28th career leadoff home run. 133rd home run of his career. Welcome to the top 10, George Springer.
Springer dinger to get things going.
For Saturday's broadcast.
Reading my mind pretty good, TK.
George Springer hits one deep to left field and gone. Another Springer dinger, and the Astros lead 1-0. Number 13 on the season for George.
George is pretty good at driving in runs, and he's also
Out of the bullpen, 2 games as a starter, now making his 3rd consecutive start. And George Springer delivers one to left, and this game starts with another Springer leadoff home run. Springer's 29th leadoff home run of his career, and the Astros out quickly 1-0.
pretty exciting start to this ball game with Corbin Martin making his debut. And
George deep to left field. Are you kidding me? Up on the train tracks. The 4 train has just left Union Station and is having a career day.
Eight runs to go along with 38 RBIs. This ball's drilled to center field. Well hit. Jacoby Jones going back. He'll look up. This ball's off the fence and bounces away from him. We could have George circling the bases. He's headed to third. He's going to be waved home. The throw will not be made. Head first line for an inside the park home run. With 2 outs in the 5th. It hasn't been very frequent tonight as Springer sends one high in the air deep to right center field. Betts all the way back. He is watching this go. George Springer, his 17th home run of the year. The Astros take a 2-1 lead.
Astros spring into the lead. That ball was deep.
Tied with Derek Jeter. As Springer drives one deep to center field. This ball's gone. 30 leadoff home run in Springer's career. And the Astros cut the lead in half. It's now 2-1. Ties Tony Phillips for 7th all-time on the leadoff home run list.
That one drilled to right center field and gone. George Springer. That was loud.
That's the true outcome we like. Springer dinger. Trying to get the Astros back into this one. Driving in one of those walks. That one pays off with a...
That one hit deep and forget about it again. Up under the rock pile. Back-to-back home runs for George Springer. It's 9-6. $110 miles an hour.
Having in mind that they've got a real opportunity with one of the best pitchers they've got on the mound.
Springer sending Goodwin back, looking up off the wall. That's a home run. George Springer to right center field. Goodwin played it back in, but that ball was gone.
No, we talked about it the other day. They changed the...
Thank you. Now the truth comes out. That one hit to right field and deep. Did he do it again? That ball is off the top of the wall. It's a home run. George Springer. His 4th home run of the series.
Man, he has been loading up on Oppo tacos.
Springer deep to left center field. This ball is gone. George Springer finds that fastball he was looking for and hits it out for his 23rd home run of the year.
Second go around, George has made the adjustment, but you are exactly right, TK.
2 victory. George drives one to left field, and this game starts with a home run by George Springer.
Career leadoff home run number 31. And the Astros out on the second pitch of the game, leading 1-0.
That's kind of fun. Get the fans engaged early on with a big swing off of Dakota.
George hits one deep to left center field. This ball hit well and gone into the first row above the wall in left center field. Springer, his 32nd career leadoff home run. And the Astros on the third pitch of the game lead at 1-0.
I'll tell you what, that's just downright rude.
Guy hasn't pitched in. Ready to go on a Tuesday afternoon. Glad he could join us. And George Springer starts the doubleheader off with a bomb. I mean a bomb to left field.
It's a good thing the concourse hasn't filled in yet. Are you kidding me?
That thing went to the back of that section in left field beyond the White Sox bullpen. What a way.
He pitched better on the road, which is somewhat strange when you take into consideration he plays in a good home ballpark. That one deep to right field and gone! A leadoff home run for George Springer. He does it again.
Guess he wasn't too impressed with Victor Reyes and said he's going to do a little bit of his damage himself.
As the Astros bat against Trevor Richards in his first full inning of work, and Springer sends one high and deep to left field, and this game is tied. George Springer, number 28 on the year. It's 2-2.
We're accustomed to seeing George hit leadoff home runs, but it's usually
able to follow after a strikeout by Diaz. And George crushes one way out of here, off the facade of the restaurant in left field. That ball was up by the names of the Ring of Honor here at Rogers Center. A 3-run Titanic blast by Springer. It's now 4-1. We weren't sure if Guerra would be available today. Springer drills one deep center field. This ball carrying and gone. George Springer, his 30th home run of the year, and the Astros retake the lead at 3-2.
You got to love the fact that George Springer loves taking the bull by the horns and being responsible to get.
That ball's drilled deep right field. Broxton all the way back. 3-run home run. George Springer hits his 31st of the year. And the Astros have an even dozen. It's 12-0.
Talk about easy pop. George is strong.
Differential during that stretch, by far the best in baseball. Springer crushes one deep to left field, and that one's on the train tracks. The 4 train has just left Union Station, and the Astros get their first run on a leadoff home run by Springer. It's 7-1.
Well, that's a start.
11th this season. That ball hit deep to right field. George has done it again. Another Springer dinger. 2-home run night for George. It's now 11-2. And he sets the franchise record with team home run number 250 on the season.
That's a bad man right there.
First responders being honored throughout Major League Baseball tonight. Springer gets into one towards center field. Marcana looking up. This ball's gone! George Springer ties his career high with his 34th home run of the season. And the Astros jump in front 1-0.
That man is on.
Springer drives one deep to left field, and he has done it. A 3-run home run, a career-high 35th on the year, and the big swing tonight. George Springer gives the Astros a 4-1 lead.
He is such an energy player.
In 2019.
And he drives one deep to left field. Springer has done it on the first pitch. Talk about a jolt to try and wrap up the AL West title. Springer's 12th leadoff home run of the season, one of 3 players to have 12 leadoff home runs in a year in the history of the major leagues.
And on Fan Appreciation Day, George is giving these.
Springer drives one deep to left field, headed to the train tracks. The 4 train has just left Union Station. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Astros lead at 3-1.
Can you feel it? Feels good. George, his slider hanging up out over the plate. He got a look.
That ball's drilled. Give him 3. George Springer, a line drive home run. He has been all the offense today. The Astros lead at 4-2. Springer with 3 home runs. We're only in the 4th.
One-man wrecking crew. Carrying this team offensively, hopefully to the American League West title.
Springer's first ever 3 home run.
Alex Bregman becomes your shortstop, and we know that with that, what Alex has done throughout the season.
George gets into one. Deep to center. Up on the batter's eye, bouncing around in territories most don't reach. Springer hits his 39th of the year. That ball was pummeled.